Right. I'm Mike, company enough dice. This is the Kerbal Space Program. So we left on a bit of a cliffhanger. Oh yes. I tried to land and I failed because the slope was too much and basically I was going to fall over. However, I did manage to recover. So that was good. Nabella's not looking very happy down there. Let's give it that. So I have recovered and I'm now heading back up the slope. Hovering at 56 meters. Pointing more or less, there we go, towards Mun Hopper 1. I seem to have lost the target indicator. Never mind. So as long as I'm, if I'm pointing at Mun Hopper 1, then I know that the controls will work in ways that make sense to me, so that's fine. So, the slope was awful and I couldn't cope with it. So I'm going to try and go above it on that rise and try and land at the top. And that should be close enough that I can do an EVA without too much problem. And I'm heading that way at about 9 meters a second. So that's fine. I'm not going to crash because that's what the hover script is in charge of. Make sure that I'm pointing more up than I was. The Mun Hopper one must have landed on a fairly flat bit because it seems to have a slope of about 9. Every time I've asked, what's the slope like there? It says about 9. Everywhere around it, it's got a really high slope. Right, so 13.9, 16.0. So you can see how much it's varying around here. Whereas if I go up to that top, I should be all right. Now, allegedly, I've got about 6 minutes worth of hovering to do. No, I'm going to try and kill off some of my sideways. Because ideally I want to be going straight this way. Because that's just going to make my life easier to understand what is happening. So very high slope at the minute. That's actually probably why you keep hearing the engine go crazy, because it's just coming up against a bit of slope at that point. Right, let's point. The turning key, the left and right turning keys are not the way I think they should be. I think that's simply because the craft is in fact oriented up and down. There we go. Now the slope's dropping quite nicely here. So let's slow ourselves down a little bit. slope. I like that. Go a bit further on. Down a little bit. Still got a fair few minutes to go. Slope just decided to get worse. Could really do. I mean, I've had slope detecting code before now, and I really could do with some of that now. Let's go a little bit lower. I think I'm going to live with 12 degrees. Because I can do 10 degrees and be perfectly vertical. So let's just keep ourselves cooling down. Being very cautious right now. Yeah, I could probably go further up, so I may be being impatient by just finding a slope that's kind of okay and just going with that instead of maybe what I should do, which is look for something even better. But we're getting close now. Very close. Now, this is about as delicate a landing as you can arrange, I think. Somebody forgot to set their throttle. Well, that's aggravating. Basically, that went back to, it set the throttle back to what it had been when the script had started, and because my throttle had been very high, because things had gone horribly wrong, That's what it did. So now we're going to come in manually. I need to sort that script out. But I haven't died yet, so that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Right, now I need to change this to my angle so I can see. I can see how the ground is moving underneath those spotlights. So the RCS doesn't do a huge amount, but it does enough. Going up. Trying to keep track of several things at once is just not my strong point. Come on, come on, come on, come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Whew. Whew. Okay, so. Phew. Only about 160 meters away, reasonable slope. I really should have been more patient. But, doesn't matter, I survived. So did Nabella, which is really the important thing. So I can now go back here. EDA. I think I've got a surface sample here, actually. Oh. Take data. I think I've got all of these, but I'm going to grab them anyway. Oh, I already had one of them. Okay. I don't think I've got the temperature one. I think that's everything. Fairly sure I've got a materials bay, but I'm going to grab that anyway. I'm going to have to head over and actually stand on it to actually. And to be honest, I can just get it from the other one as well. But I'm just being pedantic. I'm just going to grab everything. Right, down we go. Nope, nope. Don't want to extend ladder. Don't want to collect the data. I'm going to restore it for no good reason, just in case someone else comes along. And I'm going to do the same with the mystery cube. I don't think I need. I think I've got all of this data, so I'm just going to. When I actually get there, what's going to happen is it's going to say, well, we've already got all this stuff, so you know. Alright, so RCS on. Close that, and off we trot. Whoops. First we bang our head against the... Alright, let's maybe... There we go, I think that'll be better off. If I turn my RCS off. Yes, I have. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Some of the slowness is due to this being mood of gravity, but some of the slowness is due to the fact that I've got two relatively large craft. You know, not so much the largeness isn't the problem. The number of parts I have is a bit of the problem. You can see how slow. You can see that my frame rate is actually quite bad at the minute. But we have survived, and I think I've demonstrated that hopping does work. Or at least it can be made to work, which is perhaps not quite the same thing. So, yeah, that was an entertaining little bit. I've also pretty much established that I cannot land on 19-degree slopes. It's fine, but I can land on 12-degree slopes. Let's bring your horizontal speed down. So I forgot to extend the ladder. I'm actually going to have to fly to the thing. I think I landed there, actually. I think I landed right on that ladder. So I'll end up dumping a bunch of experiments because I already had them. Hoorah! We lived! We lived to tell the tale. Oh! Now, can I restore that from here? No, I'm going to have to go down and poke it, but that's okay. I will be able to because I have survived. Whew, right, I'm going to just leave it. I'm going to actually put my solar panels out, actually. I'm going to leave that there. I clearly need to sort out a few things to do with my scripting. Actually, yeah, we'll that was weird. So it just leg balanced itself back up again. That's weird. Did something change? Huh. I wonder if it ran out of power. Did we run out of power? Oh, we possibly did, actually. Well, that might have caused some problems. Wow. Anyway, we're going to have to dig for victory here because I've used up an awful lot of Delta D. So I'm going to have to dig up a lot of fuel. Used almost all my monoprop as well. Woo. So, but we live. We have science. Everything's gorgeous and lovely and wonderful. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say thanks so much for watching. I do hope you've been enjoying these videos. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying them. Find nearleftdice@nearleftdice.com, and we're also on Facebook and Twitter. And until next time, reach for the stars.